The Blue Book value of the Chevy pickup at the time that you sold it was $9,300 for a pickup in fair condition. Does that sound about right?
That's not the market price. No, it's not.
And you understand the Blue Book value represents what should be the fair market price, correct? You were asking $15,000 for a vehicle where the Blue Book price was $9,300.
Again, the truck was not for sale. He approached me to buy it, and the truck is actually worth a lot more than that for market street value.
Why do you think that?
I looked it up. I actually wasn't aware of how much it was worth until I sold it.
Okay, where did you look it up? Because we looked it up in the Blue Book.
I have, if you want to look at page 8, it's the pretty much identical truck, just a couple of years older for $22,000. If you go on Hemmings, Auto Trader, there's a lot more.
Old cars are like fingerprints. There's no two alike. You can't base the value of an old car off of something you read. When I looked at the vehicle, I knew exactly what it needed. The steering box was broken on it. That's why it couldn't be driven. It did run. It ran fine. It leaked oil. But I figured, okay, I'll just take it home. It was nothing major. These things are fixable.
So, Mr. Mavrotsakis, at the time that you purchased the vehicle, were you aware of the law regarding smog check in California?
Absolutely.
And were you relying on that law in purchasing the vehicle?
No. If I thought there was a problem, I wouldn't want to be going through this. It's not worth my time and trouble to go to court. I trusted that the vehicle was smogged.
In your experience in the car industry, is it common for people to just buy and sell cars without actually abiding by the smog check law?
Mostly everything that I've dealt with is pre-70s, 60s, 50s, 40s.
Okay.
I have a few older cars.
And those cars would not be subject to this law
No.
because they're pre-1975?
No.
Judge Corriera?
Mr. Nicholas, in your papers, you said there was a point in time when you suggested reversing the deal, given his complaints.
Well, that was actually on a phone call. He called me asking what the...
When was that?
I want to say November.
How long after the actual transaction?
Over a month.
Is that right, Mr. Mavrotsakis?
Didn't get any such call.
Never?
Nope. November 4th.
Mr. Nicholas is not being candid with us?
He might have, I don't know. I can't speak.
Did you assume that the car was smogged?
No, well, he told me the car
Well,
was
according to the defendant, he told you a number of things. He said that he hadn't planned to sell the Silverado because it was not roadworthy. Yes or no? Did he tell you that?
No.
He said that the car was not running properly. Did he tell you that?
No, he did not.
And he said it needed some restoration.
That I could see.
Why were you buying this car?
That's what I do. I play with old cars. I've got a bunch of old cars. I just
How
fix
many
them
do you
up.
have?
Right now, I'm down to about 6, I think.
Oh, 6 cars.
Yeah.
And trucks like this?
I didn't have a square body. That's what they call them.
A what?
Square body. That's what they call 82s, 77s.
Desirable trucks.
The truck that you have is a square body.
Yeah. It needed paint, it needed this and that, but
Square body.
Yeah. But I overlooked all of the...
You sell cars.
I used to. I was I didn't...
A car salesman.
Used car salesman.
Used car salesman on
gets
top
better.
of it. So you know all the rules, the ins
I
and
know
the
cars. I know how to look at cars.
So you're saying that when you looked at this particular
Square body.
square body.
You can't tell if something's smog legal by
Well,
looking at it.
couldn't you tell whether or not the exhaust system was modified?
No, it had dual exhaust and it's an 82.
All right,
I've
so
never bought an
now
82.
you buy this car, and in order to get it smogged, you say it's going to cost you $3,000 or whatever you're suing for, and you want the defendant to pay for it.
Well, but
what's the theory of law that you're relying on
the
that
theory
he
of law
should
is-
pay for it when he, first of all, he wasn't selling it? You agreed to that.
No, he was selling it. He had 3 or 4 cars
Not
there. He had a
true.
green Dodge Dart that I
Not
said.
true.
But you weren't there
said,
for
how about-
this. You were
how
there
about-
for another car. He hadn't
I
advertised
understand,
it.
but there was a number of cars there.
You're a car salesman.
I ain't saying another word.